Welcome to the hottest movie review on the internet today, the A-List Review. I am your host, Wes Troop, here to review another film. Here's a film we rented off of Netflix it basically took us a month to watch it, but that's beside the point. It's a film that came out last summer. It is a horror flick called The Collector. So, does The Collector live up to other horror masterpieces like Halloween, or does it sink to the levels of the Leprechaun? I actually love the Leprechaun, so I shouldn't even say that. So, let's review The Collector. It's a horror flick that sees an ex-con named Arkin, played by Josh Stewart, who you may recognize from No Ordinary Family, the film Law Abiding Citizen, and a whole bunch of other stuff. Other TV shows he was on. You get the picture. Look him up if you want to know. He plots to rob his new employer's house in order to repay a debt to his ex-wife. What a sweet guy. There should be more guys around there. Rob someone's house, you know. Come on, let's go. Well, you get the point. Okay, but, and there's always a big but. When Arkin gets there, he finds a masked psychopath has invaded the house and has set up deadly traps in the process. Oh, no, you didn't. Is it the Jigsaw Killer? No, unfortunately not. It reminds me a lot like Saw with these traps and whatnot, but it's a trap. Where's Admiral Akbar when you need him to tell you? Watch out. Other cast includes Michael Riley Burke and Andrea Roth, who play the husband and wife of the house, who get caught in traps, I suppose, and the Collector wants them. Juan Fernandez plays the Collector. Ooh. And there's also Carly Scott Collins, who's the little girl, and Madeline Zima, who is all grown up, baby. She was in The Nanny. You may remember her. She was the Gracie, the little girl. She is all grown up, and you get to see boobies. So that was definitely one of the highlights for me of this film. I'm like, ooh, boobies. And especially since I'm like, oh my God, I feel bad because it's a little girl I just watched from The Nanny, and now she's naked. But fine with me, but now that she's older, of course, I should say. She's older. She's not the little girl. So, all right. Moving on. There's definitely lots of gore, but it's definitely not as gory as the Saw films, like I said, that it reminds me of. But there is a gore factor there. So, watch out. Anyone who doesn't like to see... I'm a big person on this. I don't like to see animals get killed in movies because I'm a big animal lover. But, animals aren't making it too well in this one, as most horror films are. I'm like, oh, God. You know, but what can you do? I'm an animal lover, but, you know, whatever. Peter's coming after your ass, Collector. Alright. I thought it was a good idea, but I don't think there's enough story. There's not enough of a story for it to be a great film, you know? I mean, it's basically like, oh, God, they don't really explain too much why this guy's here, why he's doing it. I guess he's just a psychopath, so maybe that's all you need. I don't ask for too much of a story with with horror movies, because there never is one. But at least have a backstory or something. Come on, throw me a friggin' bone here, in the words of Dr. Evil. But one thing, you know, if you describe this film in one word, I would say weird. Because it's interesting, but one thing it does do is it keeps your attention the whole 90 minutes. It really does keep your attention. It keeps you... it doesn't slow down once it starts. Once the Collector's in the house and whatnot. The action and the suspense, if you will, keeps you on your seat. So that's what it's supposed to do. So that's what it does the best. So it's not that bad, but... it has an open ending, of course, and I just learned when I was writing the review for this that there will be a sequel coming out in 2011. Yay! So, The Collector, there you go. It was, it's an okay horror movie. It's not the best thing I've ever seen, but it's okay. Therefore, the A-list gives the film The Collector the rating of meh. Like I said, it's not the worst, it's not the best. So, it gets a meh. So, till the next time I see you all, the next review, till then, Troop out.